looking for make your name and do things in life, now end up going and throwing out your belly for Rickford Burke. A criminal who's wanted in the country. Rickford Burke is wanted in Guyana. Come to Guyana. Somebody who is supposed to be versed with the law. Imagine she's supposed to be. Well, again, just like in Guyana, you got attorneys who are extremely smart, and you got some of them stupid bad, like what do you want? The pet attorney? You got them in America too, right? Going and studying and dedicate yourself and writing the bar test 3-4 times and pass by a hair. Anybody could turn on an attorney, right? So this young lady by the name of James going and talking that she is like a sister and what she gonna do and what she not gonna do for a criminal, a man who's wanted in a country. Have you ever heard that? Even if you're supportive of someone, you be very delicate about how you do things. And the PNC has been known, people associated with the PNC has been known to get people to do crazy things. You understand? Now she basically committed political suicide, because here what now? She opponent, the man who looking for she job, now is equipped in New York. She commit. Here what I'm telling you. That's why the danger. I tell you, people like Rickford Burke ain't no assistance to black people. Can't help black people in no way. Right? She commit political suicide because it's election time. So she come out and think if you talk things that people want to hear, you get the votes. Right? Not realizing that this is not about getting votes alone, but this is about portraying yourself as a responsible person, as a person who could do the job. She come out with the same madness that the PNC would do. Just come out and talk anything and do anything. Donkey. Crazy. How does that work? How is that paying off for her today? Let me see if I go and let me go and see if I find. Somebody sent the article to me. This Miss Crete. James, no, man, you can't call her a Miss Crete. You can't call her a Miss Crete. You can't, no. We don't know her like that. She made a mistake. She's committed basically political suicide. Right? She's basically committed political suicide, as a matter of fact. But this is to show how dangerous Burke is. Now, you will live to see Akeem Jeffers, or whatever his name, is going to fail as a politician because of his association with Burke. She is going to fail as a politician because the only thing persons with that kind of mindset, here what now, people like Burke, eat up and suck everything around it to sustain itself. Burke is a parasite, a bottom feeder, a decrepit. That's what Burke is. So while he looks all amazing and interesting at what he does, he sucks the life and the energy out of the people around him. Look at how he glows. Ask yourself, what Burke would have done in his life if you just the 40 something or 40 and got all them certificates, when you would have actually had a job, when you actually work, which days, just tell me which days in the year you would actually work. You understand? Give you a little synopsis, a background on yourself. Put it up there. What happened? You can't stop them, it's dark season. Don't get worked up about them, man.
No, I think I got fire and scarlet all night.
Were you walking?
Yeah.
It's dark season. Don't worry, man. I love you, bro. Yeah. So I tell you about this miscreant, decrepit, parasitic one. Somebody calling the lady James a decrepit. No. We don't know her. Guyanese don't know her. She made a mistake in going as an attorney general, a sitting attorney general, to support a criminal. He must go to say, oh God, they're attacking black people in Guyana. You understand? How you believe he was going for? You Google, you hear the PNC crying, they're protesting. You understand? This is a man who's affiliated with a political party. He lives in America. How? What problem he got? He's there, he's driving around with his tight pants and his pointed tip shoes. You understand? He's living the American dream. What problem he could got? Did she meet any Guyanese who said, we feel I have been discriminated against? This is the problem. This is what she made. That is where she committed political suicide. Because now her opponent shows that she's an idiot. You understand? She committed what's add up to political suicide. Is a blunder. It's a massive blunder. Now, she didn't come and say that. It's very unfortunate that a political activist associated with a political party in Guyana is being attacked in this manner. It's not nice. It has to be looked at. I will ask the Guyanese government, I'll make a request to the Guyanese government, or I'll talk to the Biden administration to try to get more clarity on why the government in Guyana, the government of the day, is acting in this manner. Right? Now, if you fight in New York City, there's crime, there's poverty, right? There is a lot that needs fixed in New York City. Does she purport to do any of those? Or this was just a one-time thing for specifically this audience? Did she overplay her hand? Who comes on a political... I said, this is like my brother endorsing a man that is wanted by a country. She's just the attorney general for the city. You understand? She doesn't add up to being the attorney general for like the country, like Anil Nandalal. She doesn't add up to the... You understand? America got an attorney general for every state and every city. So they got enough. Guyana only got one attorney general. That leads to a lot of power. You understand? She there hustling, is a hustler. The utterances that she made, that she aired with, it was a hustle. She going in. You understand? The thing is, she used Rickford Burke. Rickford Burke used her. But that literally, that one thing there, now they're grinding it in America, her opponent. Hello.
Mr. Critic.
Hi, good morning, brother.
When she was talking in Brooklyn, bodies was dropping in Queens. 2 bodies dropping around the same time in Queens, and she got a big problem. She can't even handle the court system, and the reason she got it was to get them Guyanese people there for vote for the governor, because the governor losing.
No, but she committed political suicide for a decrepit, for a man who, when he climbs on her shoulders, breaks a black woman's stride. He can't even do anything for himself. He can't even come back to your own country. He's wanted in Guyana for trying to incite public terror. And a number of other things he's being investigated for. You understand? Now my thing is, I'm showing people that the boy continues. Look at the people that were around Rickford Burke. Ask yourself, who, what, when and where Rickford Burke would have supported anything that you could look at a black man and said, this man has risen to the top because of Rickford Burke's fight. I hear, me's a nataraz, they don't want to give me a lampy, pampy, whatever you want to call me. Here, they don't want to give me visa. Me single-handedly bring the parking meters to an end. A plight on Guyanese. Every Guyanese remember that. I was outspoken in the election and cover, show everything with an unbiased agenda. There are so many things that I would have done just simply every day going about my everyday life. Ask yourself, look at Rickford Burke's page. All he has is a tight pants, pointed tip shoes, a lease on some kind of a vehicle. I don't know what it is now. And he lives in a basement. What is his achievement? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, but Critic is not here alone. All of them were in New York and falling here. There's a bunch of losers. I know what I'm talking about. Right? I know what I'm talking about. But he got a lot of, when he could bring shit in, I don't know.
No, they're a part of the same church. Yeah, it's a church thing. They're part of a church system. Granger, a lot of them. You understand? They're part of a church system. It's a clique. It's like a cult. It's cultic behavior. You understand?
Exactly. Because soon as you get on stage, she start raising up your hand with this church thing. Guyanese, and
No, they know how. As a attorney general and a politician, she knows how to attract the attention. Here what I tell you. Black people are very loving, caring people. Right?
Yeah.
And naivete. They are very naive. So when they look at people,
is that Wilford Burke alone, that Banner Bench got? He exactly got the same nonsense.
yes, but if you notice what they use, the method they use is create the assumption that they are of a level of intelligence. You understand?
Exactly.
Blacks, for the years of oppression, coming out of slavery and everything else, have always been looking for the right leadership. You understand? So what people like Burke and Bench Cop and Aubrey Norton do is try to purport themselves in that manner that they are the leadership. They don't show it by action. You see, blacks are more visual. So they look, it's gonna look good. It got for be. And it's not blacks alone. In general, human beings are visual. So people would watch in and a banner will look dressed good, look like he got it together. But ask yourself, Rickford Burke broadcast sometime from a basement, right? Obviously that suggests in the New York setting, he's an underachiever. You understand? He is now wanted by a country, right? Things that he can't, and basically what's going to happen, it's not going to come last way in Chile. He has to answer, he'll be put before the court, but it's a matter of fact that he cannot, as a result of America not giving me a visa, I can't go to America, right? But he can't come to his own country of birth. He can't come if he wanted to. I could reapply and try again. You understand? The Americans could have a change of heart and want me to cover something and send me a visa to me if they wanted to. If Rickford Burke wanted to, he has no option. He can't come to his own country of birth. You understand?
I hear you.
Racial inciting. Imagine that. That is his top achievement. Being able to racially incite blacks.
The government got to be more proactive.
Well, I don't know what they got to do. They got to know what they got to do. I ain't interested in what they got to do. Because I ain't running for nothing. Yeah, son. I ain't interested.
No, but these people affecting we in Guyana is not good for investment.
You making joke. Who? People like Rickford Burke, but you got it right. You in the air now. You not talking about thing we don't know. You know there ain't no business. What investment you talking about? You hear a story. Here, man, let me show you. Are you watching me ugly face and you talk shipping this? Hold on. Let me show you what going on. Let me show you investment. Well, let me show you again. Let me show you again. You got here now. Here was the funny thing. There is an advantage to what happens when people like Rickford Burke, these decrepits and these degenerates, act in a certain manner. We have a president who doesn't leave things to happen naturally, right? He's proactive and reactive at the same time. So what the president did, he went to Tocqueville, and the people who Rickford Burke has never looked or placed an eye on, who David Granger never looked in their direction, he went and lent support to them. You understand? So it is advantageous. What you going on here? This is like India, partner. You're watching it live? You're watching it live?
Yeah.
A man got a fudging motorbike rolling with a ransom. I kid you not. Everybody's a contractor. What this man is a contractor with a motorbike. This man got a ransom for a rickshaw thing like if it's India, he get his trick out. This is an India man. Hold on. Like fire if he's an India man.
We know that, Critic.
Hold on. Where you from, boy? Oh, Raz, the man's having. Hey. You good? It's not even an Indian man, it's a black brother. It's a black brother. Got his motorbike with your ransom. Going, hey man, hey, I can't make up this thing. It's a black brother. I thought it was some Indian man. You understand what's going on in this country? I've never seen that before.
I know that.
A man got a black brother is able to throw a ransom, go somewhere, buy a 3-wheel bike. He can't even buy a 4x4. Right? But he there in construction. He moving. Things going on.
I know that, Critic. But listen,
They ain't got no but. Hey, we gaff, man, we gaff. This negativity with you, like I tell you, he say but what? But my mama man, but yeah, I gotta stop throwing this garbage from the road, garbage trucks to go into the dump site. Thing fall out the garbage truck. This negativity, hey, I tell you what's going on, I showing you what's going on. What you going on here? What you going on here? As you there studying, we there studying the Rickford Burke, decrepit criminal. Now, this brother, this black brother, has an opportunity and he capitalizes on it. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Lord. How are you doing?
Talk to me.
Yes. You know what I mean? I was so touched when I saw the president in Tocqueville, and more so the area that he went, that he visited. The person's home would have been affected by that fire before the PPP left office in 2015. And the welcome and the sentiments that emanate from the people there. One person said, President, well, you're doing a real good job. You know what I mean? The sentiment that is coming from the core of the opposition, the opposition constituency, my brother, 2025, this man getting a landslide victory.
Yes. No, here what I'm saying. I think it's advantageous. I am not fighting it because I don't see the overwhelming negatives. I see the negatives in the mindset, but it is in the mindset of a set of sufferers, a set of people who in America never made anything for themselves. Not one body could have stand up and said they are this outstanding citizen and this was their achievements when Rickford Burke held this thing. Right? They talk down at a set of retarded people, a set of old PNC decrepits, right, who has never done anything. Now, the president in his reactive and proactive manner now goes out and adds positive when every time Rickford Burke comes out with negative. So I see it as advantageous. I see it as a way, you understand, that every time the president hear Rickford Burke talk that black people struggling, black people are being marginalized, black people, racism is being met out against black people, the president goes out and looks to see if those things exist. And while he's out there, he makes sure he does something for the people. Not only showing that that does not exist, or here, nothing is perfect. Racism is all over the world. It's just that it's not in the context as Rickford Burke, David Hines, and the PNC is saying.
But just to interject, if you look at the gathering that they had in at the town hall meeting that were held a few days ago or a week ago in New York, that was a geriatric meeting, Betchman. Yes, he's a bunch of old people.
No, but again, there we gotta look always. I don't understand. Here was me problem, and I have a problem. I'm willing to accept that. I don't understand the negatives. You see, when you would have attained success, like me, when you would have attained the understanding of what success means, you can't see the negative. So I'm telling you, I'm looking at it, and I'm saying it is advantageous because of the mere fact. The fact exists and shows. After Rickford Burke said what he said, trying to incite, create confusion, throw the New York Attorney General under the bus, basically caused her to commit political suicide, because she didn't have to do that. She could have come and spoken and say, here, I have heard the concerns of the Guyanese community in New York. I have received many complaints, and I will write to the Attorney General. You understand? Whether Rickford Burke fed her, no, is going to put her on her back foot. Because I did not even know that it was election time in America. Now yesterday, the Republican candidate, who seems most likely more fit, a male, you understand? Remember, a black woman is going to have certain hardships that she's going up against in these kind of areas. So you got a Republican, total Trump kind of freak banner. We would expect we'd glad forgot a black woman supporting me. Total Trump mentality kind of banner. Come now and got ammunition against she as well because of she association. She came out and talking about like if she and Burke is family. And if you find out they goes to the same church, they're always hanging around the same church. You understand? Oh, my brother from a different mother. Which Attorney General, you understand, goes out like that? So she set up, she said, but I continually show people there are no positive, no benefits. They have no record of benefits of association with people like Rickford Burke.
But then again, having said all of that, right? Having mentioned all of that, this person, Miss Letitia James, where she were when a white police officer held his feet on George Floyd's neck, suffocating him.
I don't want to care up now. She only come in our scope or come under the microscope as a result of us seeing her commit political suicide. So I don't really care where she come from. I know she's stupid, right? I know she was misled. And my interest is to highlight the mere fact that nothing has come, will come, or will ever come good out of Burke. And that is what the black community has to start learning. Everybody else associates with success. You understand? Why would the black community in Brooklyn have an interest in a man who adds up to being a shirt, shoes, and a tight pants? Why would that be no? What happened to? I am 100% sure I could rest my neck on a block that there are black brothers in Brooklyn, in New York, in New Jersey area who are good entrepreneurs. But they don't choose to mislead people. Burke should have been a preacher. And we would have understood his context. You understand? But preachers do not have the opportunity or the time of day. People just call out preachers who are racist. You understand? So he can't walk out well there. Because he like to lead things. No, I am saying, you living in a basement. You are wanted by a country. You are a criminal in your own country. I can't go to America because they ain't giving me visa. But that can change. His fate cannot change. You understand? And I'm asking the black community in America, the black community in Guyana, how many more people will Rickford Burke bring down? Follow the story with Miss James, and you'd realize Rickford Burke had his thing going for him. Why did she have to come out? Sully her now political campaign and career for Rickford Burke. Rickford Burke could have survived on his own. Her word doesn't have any weight in Guyana, especially in light of the fact that there's evidence. That is why he's wanted. You can't just want a man just like that. There would have been information gathering. There are things that he said. He's tried to incite racism against Guyanese in America and in the New York area. It is recorded. There are videos where he tried to incite public terror. You understand? Against Guyanese and Guyanese businesses in Guyana and in America.
Mr. Critic, I'm going to say something. In the respect of all the negative effort by the acolytes and associates of the opposition.
Acolytes.
Right. Guyana is on a trajectory of progress. And no one...
Partner, while we're talking, you're watching the video?
I'm watching the video.
You are seeing progress as it moves. Do you imagine?
Let me give you a little thing the other day. I used to work at the airport. So I feel like eating a Chinese. So I jump in a drop car. And he asked me, I know the guy. He asked me where he then. If he going past the junction, I ain't going there because the man doing the bridge there and there's only for confusion with the traffic. Alright, no problem. I said, but I'm reaching till lady and right by the station. They begin to and tell me, you know, how they could develop a country like that. And I said confusion, and I said poor people. I said, okay, what about you? You build a house and you're driving your own car.
No.
You didn't develop yourself?
Here now, it's hyper hysteria, right? It is, you're jumping it. Watch. If you meet these two people, one of them got one CL in front of me. One of them got a CK bike. One of them got a CL bike. Brand new bike they get. And if you talk to them, you're going to hear the cost of living gaff. Brand new bike they get. They ain't doing no effort for the life. They got the girl up on the back with the helmet. They get accident. She broke up her hair. You understand? She hair ain't good for the rest of her life.
For the past 4 months, TV full, thing full, pipe full, the stadium full.
Yeah, and cost of living. No, it's hyper. It's hysteria that is hypered.
Church is full. Papa is full.
Let me tell you something. Imagine.
So me know what cost to live in the dark.
Here, brother. No. Cost of living gone up, and it has to be addressed. But here, what I'm telling you.
No.
Imagine. I driving for miles. I am driving. Let me see how long now. So I'm driving for about 37 minutes now. And all the way I'm driving there, I'm behind traffic. I'm in a line of traffic. And then there's oncoming traffic on the other side. So it's car after car after car. And then there are motorcycles. And imagine I would have drove and nobody noticed something. Nobody's walking. I ain't seeing nobody. We ain't passing much people walking. Everybody in Guyana is driving and riding, which you have people walking if you go in certain areas. But I've gone across a great part of the city. I've gone across a number of communities and continually see car after car after car, where there's a taxi, where there's a personal car, where there's a 4x4, everybody.
Mr. Critic, when in the Orleans, most of the vehicles that comes into this country, that came into this country in the Orleans, that were imported, used to be dealers. If you had gone to the wharf 20 years ago, or even 18 years ago, most of those cars used to be dealership importing those cars. Today, if a vehicle board bring 400 vehicles, at least 100 of those vehicles...
Yes, people buy their own car.
Individuals.
Buy the car online.
Exactly.
In the banking system.
Good.
Because you gotta get a bank account, you gotta set up yourself to transfer money and so.
Exactly. And listen, man, in response to Rickford Bork and the hysteria, most of the majority of the individuals who come to clear car at the wharf are young professionals and they are Afro-Guyanese.
Me want to carry and show you things, man. Let me carry and show you things. So this is the road, one of the roads, the bypasses that have been created to alleviate traffic on the main East Bank Highway. So this is just a do-up. There is a major road, we just crossed it at the back, a 4-lane highway that is to our left. So I want you to watch at the cars, right? As we come down, you watch your driving past. I am in front of traffic, so it's 2-lane traffic. Car behind car behind car. I'm giving it rush hour, but nonetheless, this is where Guyana is going. And then I want you to pay attention to left and right, the communities that are going up, right? Now, Rickford Bork, the likes of Rickford Bork, Lincoln Lewis, David Hines, Mark Benchcop could come and talk about racism and the hardships, right? Everywhere you look, people are doing something. Houses are being built, right? They're no longer predominantly Indian and predominantly black areas. The predominantly black and Indian areas are areas of the past, like Buxton and Annandale and so on. And even those areas are being cross-pollinated, if I could use that term, right? So people mixing up with people. When you go for a house lot in Jagdeo, living in one of the affluent communities, when Jagdeo was president, he got a house lot in a community that they call Pradoville 2, and he made sure that Gary Bess, former brigadier of the army, also had access to a house lot in that community. So if you're going Jagdeo community, the man what they call the racist, you realize Jagdeo is an Indian man and his neighbor is a black man. And it's he give his neighbor the lot. It's never select they put you in the area, but you ain't had an option. You understand?
But, Mr. Critic, they call Jagdeo a racist. But that was the same man during the election embassy that declared his SOP online or on social media. And more so, 24 African countries out of 54 countries in Africa supported the PPP election victory. So, if this man is such a racist according to these figures that you just mentioned these days,
well, I'm hearing you, but I can't seem to make a comparative analysis based on what you're saying. What I can tell you is that Jagdeo is not without sin. And he is not without ridicule from his own political party, the PPP. And let me tell you why. Jagdeo gets ridicule from PPP members who are dissatisfied with the amount of blacks that he caused to come into the party. Under Jagdeo presidency and stewardship, and as General Secretary of the PPP, there has been an unprecedented amount of blacks joining the PPP. People don't know these things, and I don't think...
You know, the funeral that they held, that the funeral in honor of this lady that passed away, Mr. Filomeno.
Yes, sure, yeah.
You know her funeral, that was very evident there.
No, but again, it is not, it is as a direct result of Jagdeo's doings. You understand? People don't understand this. People don't understand her. Now, I can't talk for a man that I only knew 4 or 5 years. Really, no one understand in depth for 4 or 5 years, right? But I can speak to things that are evident. Because if the PPP is such a racist, why are they bringing so much of blacks in, placing them into so much of prominence? You understand? Aubrey Norton, in just a short period of time, get rid of Ganesh from the Public Accounts Committee, get rid of Geeta Chandan. You understand? The boy just can't stand being around Indians. And the game they play is a racist one, because the PNC will never see governance if it is not by creating confusion in the country. The PNC can't go and get straight votes.
According to Armand during the election, he said the PP will never swear the seat of power. Well, he was definitely right. He and his party will never swear the seat of power.
What we driving through, this is, all of this is opening areas to develop. Do you know there was not one area I want to carry you through the young professionals housing scheme, right? Do you know? No, look at this place to my left. Nice developing area, small houses. I hear Norton talking about them little house, right? Now, these areas are developing at a very fast rate. This is called the Young Professional Housing Scheme. So somebody who's making a money, I want to drive y'all around and show y'all what's going on. This is the kind of things that the PNC never did, could have never done, since they could not have replicated since Barnum days. Now, one of the things you have to look at is the jobs that is being created. Is a black youth operating the Bobcat there, right? Job right away. Watch here. The man walking with a spade, a job right away. One less youth we have to study about that fending on the road for make a living by robbing people. You understand? Whether it's black, Indian, Portuguese, Amerindian, they're taken out of poverty. We don't have to study that they're going to end up in criminality. Watch at these places, partner. This here is a whole scheme I driving through that is being developed, and the development start under 2 years. Hundreds of households. You understand? The road is shit. Don't worry. But because of the movement, all the movement. Now let me do a little spin round right here and show y'all. These people could not have done anything. Did not do anything. What your man said on the counting the money. He done counting the money. He even work for the day. He start working, he counting the money. Man get caught counting the money in the car there. Right? Let me do a spin round for y'all and show y'all. Young professionals can now come and say, watch. What these houses? Big bungalow roof. You understand? Doctors, lawyers, real development in the country. Right?
Right? But soon time, I given it the next 2-3 years. Guyana or places across Guyana, let me say township across Guyana will be transformed into metropolis. You might come in from Miami, or you're in Miami and you're booking a flight.
What you going on here? What you going on here, partner? Now, what they ain't realize, under the PPP, well, fudge the PPP, under the new government, Irfan Ali, because party is election time. Let me talk about Irfan Ali. Irfan Ali is the individual, he's the president, he's the office holder this time. Under Irfan Ali, the new government has regained all the jobs lost. What's your next brother going to work? Let me find it to go in there. What going on, brother? You good?
Yeah, cool.
You're Mason, no?
Yeah, blood.
Roger, you get work?
Yeah, I get work. I go in the yeah.
Roger, that's safe. Man, get work. The man can take care of your wife and he pick any children. That's powerful, bro. You understand? People don't, and people like Rickford Burke don't dip on the ground and see. What is that? What is that? What she face? What is smile for she face? You understand? She feeling nice. Wherever got she feeling. Me never got she feeling nice. But she feeling nice. She rolling with she scooter. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Them banner don't dare for see. No, you think these houses here. Who you believe going in these houses, buddy? You feel it's an Indian area? Who you believe is young? Who you believe fall under young professionals? Or enough black people. Black people are adamant about education and following up in education. You understand? There's a big thing for them. It's like the ultimate achievement. Who you believe going in this area? This area predominantly is going to be a black area when it's done. You understand?
You know what the people saying? Crazy. You don't get a landslide victory. I ain't said oh, don't come from the resident. Yeah, I know.
It's what's going on here, man. Them man, they make no accommodation for man like me, right? Watch foundation you got. I like the man what we see with the ransom driving on the road, right? It's a ransom like this, the man got in a motorbike. They try to figure out is what the blood clot going on. And first thing now, when I see the thing, remember them things in India, like the rickshaw thing, right? So I say it's an Indian man, it's a black brother, right? But when you watch these banners, you realize that they have so much of disdain. You know, the PNC is not fighting the PPP's success, you know. They're fighting their failure. They got to put down everything because they ain't got nothing to say. Well, oh yeah, I'll build a house now. Watch me, they build 1,000 house. Yeah, I'll try building 1,200. You imagine they can't go to Linden and say they give the people one house. And Irfan Ali go to Linden. They gave away the land. Irfan Ali go to Linden and give the people 1,000 household.
Man, you ain't seen that. You went to Safari and the dog and all the trees city out there.
One of these people are ridiculous. They are not fighting PPP's success. They're fighting their own failures.
Oh, man, you see the dogs and all the acknowledge on the dogs and all. Whenever they come, the dogs are reacting.
Hey man, hey, let go here show y'all. Let's show y'all what's going on in this fudging country, by the way. Let's show y'all what's going on in this country. Hold on. Let's show y'all we're adding up the house now. It's not only a house you get in, you know. Watch out. Man done over there music a play or so. Right? It's not only a house, you know. When you're a young professional, you walk your way up. Inside. What's going on, bro? I want people inside your place. Yeah. Nice. So this is not only a house. This is the ultimate. What this is 15 by about 21 room closet. Inside bathroom, right? What's the size of this place, Judge? This house got double door. This fudging front door like garage. You could bring a car inside your house, right? There's one bedroom. This is the next bedroom, right? This is so. Oh shit! The boards don't move in this place. What you going on here? Let me go for a while. Them boards done. Hey, you gotta open the way to forget all these boards by. Toilet. And bathroom again. Next room. Right? Kitchen. Living room. Come out in a community and watching out the nicer things. Watch. What's going on there? Everything good? Are you make money and get rich? Are you good? How much are there work on this work side, bro? 10 people. 10 man alone working on this house. There's jobs that them banner never could have created, do nothing for nobody. You understand? Them man couldn't create a job. Them man make 50,000 people lose jobs. Where them banner is there, by?
We protesting, we the reason for protesting out there. Because all what you're doing is creating job. So, from the law, you know, should tell you picture.
That is why you imagine, here now, you imagine all that you're seeing here is as a result of the new government, right?
Exactly.
Now these people in 5 years can't go and show one new community or 100 new houses that they built for people, right? You ever saying? One community. This here is one of the communities that have been opened up in recent times. Just one. Right? There's multiple. Every day I gotta start driving through different ones. We're going out here. In Portuguese, man, get work on set up. Or them a Spanish man. Them a Spanish man. We're going on there, buddy. Are you good? You're Spanish, huh? Spanish. Okay. Alright. Spanish man. What you going now? We got a big group on this car now. Them just look like they don't like walk. They got a little rum in a bottle there. Yes, sir. Oh, Jesus Christ, somebody done moving. Some of them, hey man, how me can't get one of these house, man? Why me got this struggling, some man? Me a young, me now been a pass as a professional. Or me bad ways, me can't pass as professional with me bad ways. Like I'm just cuss people and so. You gotta act professional too? Hey, what you going on here, partner? What these houses now? Every level and walk of life. What these houses? Hundreds of houses being built. You understand? Right opposite the man there. No discrimination, not even by financial status. What this man big house? What is big house? Right? And you got a little one them there? Right opposite. So me don't know how we got this racism, how we got this discrimination, and not even the communities is being built like that.
No, these people got a different racism. They're talking about the racism among themselves. They're racing to see who could start the most stupidness.
Oh, it's a race.
Yeah, it's a race.
So the guys say race, man. They can't say racism. They're confusing people.
Yeah, man.
Watch it. Watch it. This brother. What this one with this? What you going on here? Let me find out how much of them partner is walking on this side. What going on, bro? How much of y'all walking on this side, eh? No, just give me a number. I can't give you a number, it's just private work. 10 man, 5 man, how much man building a house? I just do it in turn. Alright, how much there with you crew? You look like one contractor man. That contractor man like talk on phone. And what work you doing? Paint, finish work. Roger, 5 man crew finish work. Yeah, buddy. You look like you know that contractor man. They always put the phone and play important and so. Right? Since I see the man, I don't know. You understand? Them contractor man, they don't make, that's not plain important. You got there. When people call, you got answer. You got explain to people. So now here, that brother there, right? Black brother. Got he 5 partner. Hey, you know how these things.
The place of life right now, everybody important.
Bro, you know how these things upset me? When I drive, I could drive and show you all these things for real, man. With the people them were being discriminated against by. You got a black brother able to say, yo, I got 5 people. Man, I can't tell you everything. I got 5 people work with me. I know who work with me. You understand? He's a part-time worker, right? He's a well, contract man. He come for do specific job, right? So you got electrician who come in, he go do his job. Everybody come for do their job. And when you see a black brother say, watch, we got 5 jobs, and I watch back at these people, you see what happened is banner me and all, you know, I get a little frustrated too. Because I feel like I got answer stupidness for people every day, but people don't see this. When Rickford Burke talking, people don't see this enough, or it is not tailored in a fashion that people can like it. Because by the time you take out 2 pictures and put it in the News Chronicle, nobody reads Chronicle, nobody hear what NCN guys say, no fudge anybody ain't got time with DPI. You understand? But how much I can drive on show, buddy? Every day I step on this thing. Oh God, I get fed. This house here is a partner. Get this house here. I went in and opened up this house with Kisoon. This one with this 2 car. Right? 2 car this partner got. You understand? This is development, brother. What's slipping this partner here? I come and open this house. I remember doing live in the young professionals house. The man living inside there. Watch is a whole community driving around, brother. We still driving around, you know. I ain't double back in the same street yet. We still driving around, right? And seeing hundreds of different houses. And again, you ain't got black or Indian here, brother. When you apply to housing as a young professional, that's where you get. Even to me, I apply. And they got me on a long wait list. I can't get nothing. They ain't got no run-ins. You understand? What you going on here? How these people now see this progress, but as I tell you again, they fight. People like Rickford Burke. These banner is bare criminal mentality they got. These banner is con men, snake oil salesmen, selling black people hope, trying to create confusion amongst black people. You understand?
Don't let surprise if the or when the Republican candidate for the Attorney General
well, if she lose, partner, here, if she lose the primaries,
or she lose the election, Rickford Burke, the problem can't think the man might fast track the expedition to come back here.
No, but me studying though. I studying that a young black woman would have destroyed her career for this criminal. Yes, sir. That's why studying. How she would have destroyed her career for a criminal coming out hollering about your brother from another mother. Yes, sir. Hey, partner, I can't show y'all nobody. I get fed up having to talk to y'all and show y'all every day. My problem is the blacks listening to people like Rickford Burke, you understand, are not capitalizing on the opportunities. Them young professional homes, it's not young professional PVP or young professional PNC. It's young professionals, of which so happen to be mostly blacks in our community. A greater part of young professional, when you list as young professional, because blacks are adamant about education. You understand? The affluent black families and the middle class black families, education is your prerequisite to life itself. You understand? They work towards that. So when you see things like that, you don't know, yo, who can get most of these things here? You understand? And rightfully so. If our black brothers have been marginalized and sidelined, you glad for one, you there walking in the airport and you making a nice little bread for yourself. You understand?
Exactly.
You need to get in and get action like everybody else. They know confusing people, letting people feel like they got some hatred, they got some war in this country. You understand? Don't go for things. People need to, you could apply online for a house, lad.
I wonder if Rickford boy should live in the Central African Republic, or if he should stay there for 5 months, if he could survive there.
No, them banner, like you understand, them banner accustomed to the easy life, buddy. But what he's done, if you notice his clothes don't change color, because it's far and few. You understand? He got about 3 tight pants, 1 shoes, he got a brown shoe and a black shoe. He got 1 shoe and about 2 jacket. You understand? The boy is a banner who has been able to look good on a minimum wage and he don't even have a job. You understand? I can only imagine you could go into Rickford workplace and find a set of food stamp. Why you believe the boy don't wear short pants? You understand? If you see he needs them, I sure you watch he need you calculate you something wrong with this boy. You understand? Here, it's sad that I have to dedicate a whole program to that degenerate boy. But it's sad moreover how the girl come and sully her political career for a man like Rickford Burke. Yeah, take care. Take care, buddy. We talk. See. Here, y'all, take care. I done show y'all. I show y'all we're going. This is Mucker Road, buddy. Watch your next man. When you see them banner with them sacks and things like this, them banner going to do mason work. Because we're just trying to keep cement away from the foot, right? You partner going to work. But this big man riding a little electric, carrying his child to school. 2 or 3 of them. Oh, Jesus, boy. A black guy with a black kid in front and 2 Indian kids at the back. Obviously, he gonna drop somebody kid, or he must be gone in a relationship. We take an Indian girl with 2 picnic. This country moving up, things changing for we, buddy. We just got focus. Watch. Yeah, take care. Peace out.